The rumor making round right now on social media is that they said Olori Ashley. Olori Ashley, she is screaming, crying, shouting, like she's just rolling. What happened? Because they said this thing that happened to Olori Ashley in the palace. They said they have never, ever in the history of that palace, in the history of the palace of Ooni of Ife, they have never seen such. This one is like the first in history. What is the scene that happened right now? They said Olori Ashley's clothes were on fire all of a sudden. She just saw that her clothes just engulfed fire, like a fire from nowhere. They said it's not as if she was in the kitchen. She was not anywhere close to where fire is. Nobody strike matches where she is. They said she was just on her own in the palace, and all of a sudden fire from nowhere just engulfed her, and they said she was just shouting, crying, shouting seriously. Now, if we could remember the incident that happened to Queen Naomi the other day, where a woman appeared to her in her mansion in Akure. Now they said, Queen Naomi made some prayer, like she made some prayers and sent some message in the course of her prayer, like she really want to see an evidence wherever this thing is coming from, who is behind this thing, that she want to see that evidence. She want to know who is behind it. She want to know who and who is responsible and everything. And maybe they said that is why this thing happened. When this thing happened, because immediately they say that thing happened to Queen Naomi in her mansion. They said she embarked, yes, because it was a call for a spiritual warfare. Yes, as if the enemy has has a uh, like it was just like a bet with an enemy, like she knew that no, this one she won't relent on this one, because when she relent, the enemy, when they come, they didn't succeed, they will go and bring more of their family and friends and their people to come. They will go and reinforce. So Queen Naomi understood these things very well. So she said she will never give them room. In fact, they have received fire, that she is going to give them double of fire, that whoever they are, wherever they are, she don't care to know where they are from, that she's ready to bombard them with fire. Hey, now fire is answering. No, and they said she prayed seriously, like she embarked on 7 days prayer. She prayed, she is interceding, she went on fasting, no food, no water, nothing, just to seek the face of the Lord, and also to see the end of these people, because she said she cannot wait to see that these people are being being exposed. Okay, because she knows that before anything happen in the physical, it has a spiritual implication, and anything that happens spiritually, it also has a physical implication, that she knows that this one is just an enemy. And she has prayed that she must see the end. And now this is why they said this thing is happened to Olori Ashley, that the fire from nowhere. And these were the fire they said Olori Miriam, Queen Naomi has been sending. She is sending this prayer seriously. She is sending this power. Like she's doing this serious prayer just to see that. So it is a very serious matter for Olori Ashley right now, because they say she's having a serious issue, like the fire just came from nowhere, and they said they were even trying to quench the fire, but the fire was not quenching. In fact, even after removing all the clothes that were on fire, she was still shouting fire, fire. Like it was like from the physical fire, it still turned to internal fire, like she was still shouting fire, oh, fire, oh, that she knows who is doing this. Oh, why is she doing her like this now? Why is she disturbing her? That she's here in Ile-Ife, she's there in Akure, why is she disturbing her? They were like, who is in Akure, who is disturbing her? We are all here now. Who is the person? Tell us, who is disturbing you, that is disturbing from Akure? You are here in Ile-Ife, we know that. Then who is in Akure that is disturbing you? He say she's the one. Oh, see her, see her, see her. Look at the way she's throwing the fire. Look at her. She's the one. They were like, they trying to investigate. Who is the person? Tell us. The person should have name now. Tell us, what is the name of that person? He says, see her now. You not see her. They said, the way, if during deliverance, the way some people used to manifest, if there's an evil spirit in them, the way they used to manifest when they receive the power of the Holy Spirit and everything. That was exactly how they said Ashley was manifesting, because of what they said. It was a God, a spiritual mother. Yes, it was a spiritual rival mother that actually went there to go and attack Queen Naomi. Hey, it is not a small thing. They say her mother, Ashley mother, spiritual mother from the other world. We all know now from the other world who she usually go to meet for everything and all. They say it was the mother that went and attacked Queen Naomi because of we all know the disagreement between Queen Naomi and Ashley, and how all this story back and forth and everything. So that was why they said it's like Ashley went and reported Queen Naomi. If she had known that it's not everybody you can report to. That's the fact. It's not everybody you can just carry to. This person, I will take her name to this place. This one, I will take his name to this place. It's not everybody. Before you do that, please try to investigate who that person is. If it's somebody you can actually deal with. Okay, but first of all, she was thinking that since she has summoned her, the powers are greater than Queen Naomi's power. That was why what she thought it was. She never knew that what Queen Naomi carries is bigger, higher, mightier than all those other, powers that she rely on. So now, they said when they now started asking her, the way she was screaming and rolling on the floor, despite the fact that her clothes are no more in her body, they have removed those clothes that were on physical fire. The spiritual aspect of it is that she kept crying and screaming and shouting that see fire, they should see fire. Fire is all over her body. Can't they see the fire? They should bring water to quench it. They should bring this to quench it. And they were like, we can't bring anything because obviously you are not on fire. From your head to toe like this, no, there's nothing like fire. The clothes that were on fire, and they have removed those clothes. So what is your business? They said she was just screaming and screaming and screaming that they should see what she's seeing. Now why would they say that they are not seeing what she's seeing? So now they said the thing actually backfired because of the prayer that Queen Naomi had embarked on, because of that 7 days prayer she has embarked on, and this was just the repercussion. And the fact remains that they said that very moment that Olori Ashley was receiving this back to sender bullet. Yes, so it is a back to sender bullet, because that was what she was actually planning with her before she met Queen before he met these people. So now they said with all these things, and so they were they were trying to calm her down. She was screaming and screaming until they said what Ooni called for one of the Ifa priest in the palace, and they quickly rushed down and did some incantation. We know all those their talk. I don't know how they do it, but they shot this, made some incantation, and they said that was when Olori Ashley now calmed down, and they started asking her, what have you done, what happened, tell us. That was when they said she started saying that it is Queen Naomi, that is Queen Naomi that sent fire to her, Queen Naomi that this is. They said only was like, Queen Naomi sent fire to you, how? Because he can't remember seeing Queen Naomi in the palace. He can't remember Queen Naomi anywhere in the palace. So where did you see her? And everybody is together. All of a sudden, they just see your clothes on fire before you started shouting the other spiritual fire and everything. So what happened? Did you do anything wrong? They said this was the first question she asked. Ooni asked her, did you do anything wrong? Because for such to happen, it has a serious implication. Yes, they say Ooni told her, you know that this thing you just did now has a serious implication. So what do you want to do now? He said, tell me, what do you want to do? He said that actually what happened, she went and summoned Queen Naomi in her to her spiritual mother, that she didn't tell the spiritual mother, that she just summoned her, that she is breaking her heart, she is not free with her, she's not doing this, she's not doing, excuse me, she's not doing this, she's not doing that and everything. And that was why she summoned Queen Naomi and everything. They say you have the mind to go and summon Queen Naomi. Just for what? Okay, if somebody says she does not want your friendship, is it by force? Friendship is not by force. Greeting, they say, is not even by force. So why do you bent on forcing yourself on this innocent woman? So you expect her to be quiet after sending your spiritual mothers to go and attack her? She should be quiet. Of course, you cause the trouble yourself. You are the troublemaker. So whatever you see, you take it like that. Next time, you will be wise and you won't be doing anyhow. So that was how they said she was not crying, crying, weeping, crying seriously. And they said she was just there crying, and she said she don't know. They should beg Queen Naomi for her. Oh. They should beg Queen Naomi that she does not know what is happening to her anymore. That she will not do this again. She will not do that again. Hey, it is not a small thing. You will not do this again. You will not do that again, right? No wahala. So my people, this was what they say happened to Olori Ashley, that she was just everywhere crying seriously, crying because her clothes were on fire, fire from nowhere, fire from Queen Naomi, of course, because of course they said, she is the anointed one of God. So anybody that will play anyhow to her side, she will definitely collect. And I will not blame Queen Naomi for going to such a marathon just to see the end of this person that did this thing to her. So my people, this is the rumor making round of social media, and I said I will come here and also relate it with us. Thank you so much for tuning in. To all my returning subscriber and you my new subscriber, say you are welcome to this great family. Thank you so much. God bless you till I come your way again. Bye for now.